Friends, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I hope that you will consider subscribing. I am currently uploading daily. I've been keeping up with it in February. I'm pretty proud of myself. I might even keep doing it in March because I just love making these videos for you guys. What else do I have to tell you? I've been reselling on eBay for 10 years, long time. Poshmark for a year. So I just like to share my tips, my tricks, my wins, my fails. And today we're talking all about the fails. I have done this a couple times before where we just go through bad buys. I share with you why they're bad buys, what I'll be looking for, what I learned from them. I love watching these types of videos because they help me so much when I'm outsourcing, when I'm looking at different brands or I'm looking for things. So I'll link the other videos I did down below. I also have two other channels if you're interested. I have a beauty channel where we do beauty news, product reviews, hence why I wear a lot of makeup usually, because when I sit down and film, I bulk film. So I usually film a minimum of 4 videos at one time. I also have a vlog channel, which is just my life, dating, working 50 jobs in Los Angeles. I always link those down below. Let's jump into it. So, I think we should start with one of the most obvious bad buys. I'm actually wearing it, and I am so sad. So the brand of this shirt is Equipment. If you don't know the brand, it is a bolo. You should know it. It retails for a lot. It also resells for a lot. I find it a lot here at the bins in Los Angeles. I also find it a lot at my TJ Maxx, my Marshalls. I have come to learn as I've traveled the 50 states. One of my New Year's resolutions 2 years ago was to travel the 50 states. I only have 5 states left. I've thrifted in 45 states. Every state I have been to a thrift store. And you know what it's taught me? That I'm really lucky here in Los Angeles, because in a lot of the thrift stores I've been to in other states, I don't find a lot of higher end brands. I don't find a lot of things that are in great quality. In some areas, of course I do, but every time I go to the bins, I'm walking out with something that's high end. Or maybe I'm just blessed. Praise God. If you believe in that. If you don't, cool, but I do. And I feel like I'm really blessed that way. But anyways, I find Equipment a lot. Like this shirt, brand new, is for like $250. 100% silk, and it's floral. Florals are huge every spring. That usually doesn't go away. I get home, and there's a big freaking hole in the sleeve. Oh my God, I probably could have gotten like $75 for this shirt, you guys. So if any of you know how to repair silk, is this even repairable? Because the seam is right here and it's like below the seam. I bet you my seamstress could fix it. I'm not a big fan of wearing florals. I love this shirt. I think the colors are beautiful. Honestly, even if I don't repair it, I could probably just keep it for myself and wear it under a suit. I have a corporate 9-to-5 job. I have to wear things that are more conservative, so I could just put like a jacket on over it, but I'll take it to my seamstress and see what she says. If she can fix it for like under 20 bucks, I could still resell this and make a profit. I got it at the bins. This is so lightweight. This probably costs like less than $1, so it would be worth repairing. But lesson from me to you, friends, check your stuff for defects. Check and double check if you have the time. A lot of times when I'm at the bins, I'm rushing, and I should have known. Anytime I find silk, cashmere, wool, merino wool, I double check and triple check because a lot of times they're damaged. Again, I feel like I'm really lucky because I find it a lot. I find a lot of cashmere at my bins, and I'd say like 50% of it is damaged. So this is definitely a bad buy. It's either going to require more money to repair, which I'm going to look into, or I might just keep it, like I said, and just wear a jacket because I really like it. And I'm not a huge fan of florals. So it's a button up, pretty loose fitting, very oversized. It's a size small, but it definitely fits like a medium. But wanted to tell you guys about this. So in these videos, I share, bolos, I share tips, tricks. Tip, look for defects or else you'll get stuck with something like this. Be on the lookout for Equipment. It's hard to find brands these days that retail for a lot and also resell for a great amount. So be on the lookout for it. I sold an Equipment silk button up just like this that was used for $80 2 months ago. So be on the lookout. These bad buys are awful. I just posted my most recent thrift haul. I'll link it down below. The one where I found Versace. So little like behind the scenes tip. That video was actually filmed in September. So all that stuff that you saw, I actually sourced in September. I just lost the footage for that video, so that's why you're seeing it now in February. So I showed you these. These are called The Script. I researched the brand. These were sold on Shopbop. If you don't know what Shopbop, it's kind of similar to like the Real. No, actually not Real, sorry, Revolve. Like a higher end online boutique that sells so many brands. These pants, I'll put photos of them on the screen because I don't want to take them out of the box, out of the bag. These retail for $258. I have pink, I have red, I have black, I have blue. And then this style that I have retails for $358. I don't know what happened to this brand. It's called The Script. You can see it here. I don't know if they went out of business or what, but one day I went to the bins. I told you guys this story in that haul video. I'll link it down below, where I found a Versace suit, which I'll tell you what happened with that suit in a minute. I'm not kidding. They had rolled out like 5 bins full of these pants, and so many people were just filling their carts up with it. And then I saw a lot of people putting it back because I think they looked up the brand and they saw, oh yeah, we all freaked out because we saw the price tag of like $300-400, but they resale, like the comps were like anywhere from like 20 to like $60 new with tags. So I just decided to hold on to these. I listed them all. They're still on my Poshmark if you want to check them out. I listed them all. I sold 1 pair on ThredUp because I'm not kidding, I have like 50 of these. So I sent some to ThredUp, and ThredUp actually sold a pair, and I got $16 from that, which is good because, I mean, considering the price, I probably paid like $2 for each of these, so I made a small profit. I actually sent these to the Real, and they sent them back to me because they're like, we don't know that brand. We're not selling it. It's not on their designer list. The Real is really picky on what brands they take. So this is a good example, friends, that just because things retail for a lot does not mean they resell for a lot. I've been holding on to these, it's like 5 months. I have 50. I invested in 50 of these. Granted, it's from the bins, and I've only sold 1 pair. 1 pair, friends. So don't get too excited when you find a lot of stuff new with tags. It doesn't mean it's going to go for a lot. I realized I did like a whole intro with this hole in my shirt, and I didn't even explain it till like 5 minutes in. That's funny. I'll just use the weave to cover it up. Come on, weave, come through. That Versace suit in that last haul, a lot of you were telling me to keep it. Girlfriend, I did not keep it. I sent it to ThredUp because that was in September when I first found it. Sent it to ThredUp. ThredUp actually marked it pretty well. They marked it as I would get a profit of $150 for the pants and like $250 for the jacket. It didn't sell, so I reclaimed it. I've now sent it to the Real. The Real listed the jacket at $350, and I would get 50%. And the pants, they only have them listed at $80, which I don't know. I feel like that's too low for 100% wool Versace pants. But the great thing about the Real and ThredUp Luxe is that at any time you can just say, give it back to me, and they'll give it back to you. And the Real, you can actually tell them, hey, I want you to look at this pricing because it doesn't seem right, and they might adjust the price. So I'll let you know how that goes. But I just thought, I live in Southern California. When the heck am I going to wear a 100% wool coat? If I lived in a much colder climate, I would keep it. Or if it was more of just a traditional like cotton polyester. But because it's 100% wool, I just can't see myself wearing that. So it's up for sale on the Real. I picked these up at the bins. You guys, I'm not joking when I tell you, I find a lot of high-end stuff at my bins. Not like a lot at once, but every time I'm going to the bins, I don't know if I'm just like lucky or what, but I find at least one higher end item. So Emporio Armani pants. The reason these are a bad buy is there's no size. Tip from me to you, eBay, Poshmark, I cannot move stuff that doesn't have a size. I can't. Even if I put like the most detailed measurements with the inseam and the waist and the length, they just don't move. And I get it. When I shop online, I would never buy something without a size, even with the measurements, because that's how I judge whether or not it would fit. So I'm probably just going to send these directly to the Real. Honestly, I would have picked them up even if I realized there wasn't a size, because when I was at the bins, I didn't realize, but there is no size. I can't even really tell if these are men's or women's. And then Look at that, friends. I don't know if you can see, I'm just noticing this defect, but the inseam is really jacked up on the back. And I highly doubt it's supposed to look like that. So I'm going to try and send these to the Real if they see if they take them. If they don't, maybe ThreadUpBlis will. That's what I do with a lot of inventory that I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll try and send it to them and see if they'll take it. I have changed my strategy for ThreadUp though. If you'd like to see an updated video on ThreadUp, let me know. This is so cute. Pick this up from the bins. This is I think it's Madeline. Yeah. Let me wait until my camera focuses. So it's Madeline. This is sold at Nordstrom Rack. I think it's also sold at Nordstrom. Really cute, beautiful dress. I thought it would be perfect for spring. It's size small. This thing has so many issues. First of all, I didn't even notice on the inside that there was a safety pin because one of the buttons is missing. And so then it's partially lined halfway, you know, one of those dresses that lines halfway. But then the lining on the inside, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, has a huge hole. Let me see. I think what happened is maybe she like ripped it with her heel, he or she, because I do that a lot when I have on really high stilettos. Sometimes I rip my dresses. So I don't mind selling things with defects. I just listed in the listing, but I keep looking at this hole on the viewfinder, but I think this just has too many, so I'm going to try to send that to ThreadUp. Maybe they can sell it, but the comps for that are just okay. I think brand new, that probably would have went for like 60 to 70 bucks, and then resell maybe 20 to 30, but okay. This is something I purchased early 2019. I've almost had this for a year. Again, another high-end piece I find at the bins. It's a really cute, shiny blue top, new with tags. The brand is called Daymore Couture. It's sold at Nordstrom because it has the Nordstrom tag. So originally this was $555, and then it was marked down to $249.75. You guys, this has not sold in a year. One whole year. It is missing a button there. But otherwise, I mean, it's brand new with tags. It's 100% polyester, size 6. I think it's cute. Maybe like for a wedding or an event. It's clearly something you wear to an event. I mean, come on. It's like shiny cobalt blue. But I thought when I found this at the bins, I was like, score. This is going to sell so fast. These formal items, tip from me to you. You buy something formal, you can expect that it's probably not going to sell the quickest. So I don't even know what to do with this. So then I've had it for a year. I sent it to Real. They were like, no. Real is very picky on the brands that they take. Sometimes you can get away with sending them stuff that's not on their designer list. Most of the times you can't. So Real wouldn't take it. I might try to send it to ThreadUp. It's still listed on my Poshmark, which I should probably take it down because I did send it to Real. But yeah, those formal higher end items, and I'm not listing that at an affordable price. Even the resale value, it holds a lot of resale value, so I'm not going to budge. I probably won't sell that for less than 100 on my own, but it's just not moving. So I feel like I need to either give, like I need to stop being so stubborn and just try to sell it at a low price, or try ThreadUp. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll try ThreadUp. Ted Baker. I picked this up originally to send to the Real, and then I realized they don't take Ted Baker, so then I thought maybe ThreadUpBlis, and then I thought, oh, I'll just sell it for myself. Ted Baker resells for quite a bit. This thing has stains everywhere. The lighting at the Goodwill outlet just sucks. Can anybody else relate to that? Like, you can look, I was literally looking everywhere. I was like, this is in perfect condition. It has some staining along the collar. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but then it has stains like all over the shirt. So I don't know if I'll just like redonate this. I get so excited to find Ted Baker. This all must have come from one person because I legitimately found like 15 Ted Baker pieces, and about half of those were actually good. So those will be listed on my Poshmark soon, but then the other half were just stained. And tip, friends, check your stuff for defects. Here's another one. Theory. I have a love-hate relationship with Theory. Personally, I like wearing Theory. I told you guys I have a corporate job. I need very like, honestly, I think this is kind of boring, but it's so comfy. I need like the boring, the blues, the blacks, the whites, the grays to go to meetings and presentations. I like personally wearing Theory. Retails for a lot. I'm not kidding. This little gray shirt right here, what material is it? Merino wool from Theory was probably like $250. Maybe more. Minimum 200 bucks. The resale value is not that great. I would be lucky to probably get $40 to $50 for this. I know some of you guys were like, well, Theory goes on sale a lot. I think it goes on sale probably at like Nordstrom. I don't care. Even when if this were to go on sale at Nordstrom, it would go on sale for like 150 bucks. It still retails for a lot even when it goes on sale. So I'm just more weary of Theory pieces. Sometimes I'll pick them up if they're unique. No flaws at all, like no flaws. So when I got this home, I quickly realized, oh great, I picked up a Theory piece that'll probably sit forever, and it has these huge holes in the sleeves, which I didn't even notice. This is what I'm telling you, friends. Tip, check your wool, your cashmere, your silk. Check, double check, triple check before you buy it. If you're lucky like I am, my traditional thrift stores allow you to return for 7 days, exchange for 7 days. So, and then there's more holes on the back. What size is this? I don't even know what to do with this. I guess this is just going to be a redonate. This is a size large. I could see if my mom wants it, because my mom needs corporate clothes too, and she can just like wear a jacket. That's one thing you can get away with, friends. I mean, if you got holes in things and you need to wear it to work, you just put a jacket on over it. All right, this one is a brand that I thought was gonna go so quickly. So this is Lafayette Collection, size small. This brand retails for a lot, resells for great. It's been sitting for me for over a year. I have no idea why. I just don't know. Some stuff just takes longer to sell. And some things, this is my personal business model. You don't have to follow it, obviously. But if I know a brand like Lafayette Collection, Lafayette, what's the other one? 148. If I know they retail for a lot and resell for a lot, I'm very unlikely to budge on pricing. I will hold on to things for a year. Like I've had this little tunic, see-through tunic, for a year. I'll hold on to it and just relist it or try to sell it on ThreadUp or the Real because I know that the resale value is there and I should get a certain price. So I feel like I'm a little stubborn with more higher end items like that Demore Couture thing. Like I probably should lower the price, but I'm just so stubborn on those things. And at sometimes holding out and waiting, you will get the price that you think that you should get. And sometimes you don't. Friends, I've been doing this for 10 years. Sometimes you just end up stuck with crap because you're stubborn and you won't lower your prices. So I think it's just a personal decision. It's really a crapshoot. I got so excited when I found these. J brand, I can feel these are 100% leather leggings / jeggings. Has the tag, size small. These retail for a lot, resell for a lot. And the material tag is cut out. It was right here. You can see where it's missing. And it's gone. And I feel like without that, I'm still going to try to sell them, but I just feel like I've sold these like 3 times before. And one time I forgot to take a picture of the material tag and like 4 people messaged me. Can you take a picture of the material tag? I think they want to make sure it's not fake. I thought of keeping these, but I definitely don't think I can squeeze my size large thighs into these. You can, oh yeah, it smells like real leather. Anybody else like the smell of leather? Sorry to all my vegan friends out there. So I'm a little conflicted on what I'm going to do with these. I would love to keep them, but I could probably just sell them on my own, but it's just going to take a while. Those are the things for higher end items. Another tip. I feel like this video is just full of tips. I hope you guys find these helpful. For higher end items, people want to know all of the details. They want to see the material tag. They want to know how it needs to be cared for. They want to see measurements. So things will sit a little longer if you don't have all of that. Or it may not sell at all. Or you might get lucky and find someone who doesn't really care. I was so excited to find this brand. Aloe? It's A-L-O. I say aloe. Aloe yoga pants. Friends, just be wary. So this is a size XXS. I thought it was just extra small. Very tiny sizes sit an eternity. I mean, if you think about it, there aren't many people. There are people. I mean, we all range in sizes, but not a lot of people can wear an extra, extra small, right? So just think about the market for that. There's just not, it's just not. I just sold a BB, I say BB, Bebe dress, beautiful sequins dress, just sold. I've had it for a year and a half. And it just sold in size extra, extra small. So I just wanted to show these as like a bad buy, just to say, be cautious for things that are extremely small. You're probably gonna sit on them for a long time. Like these leggings, I'm not expecting them to sell. Honestly, I'm not even expecting them to sell within 6 months. It might take longer than that. Workout clothing for smaller sizes tends to go a little faster than just like traditional clothing. Like the BB dress I'm telling you about, you can go check out my Poshmark if you want to see it. It was a beautiful blue sequence dress. So that's something that you have to be probably wanting to wear to an event, and it's just going to sit longer. It took a year and a half. So I'm going to start being really picky on sizes that small on what I pick up. If it's athletic wear or career wear, I'll probably pick it up. But like formal, more dressy pieces, I don't know. Unless it's gonna command a high resale value, I probably won't pick it up because it just sits forever. And I want to be moving things and not be a storage unit. Hopefully you guys find this helpful. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these types of videos. You can check out my most recent video right here.